Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and let's go ahead and do a read for the month of December. So welcome to December. I'm so glad that you're here. Guys, let's go ahead and take a look and see what's coming out for you here, all right? This is going to be what the universe wants you to know. If you're looking for love, you're going to find that on my bi-weeklies at the end of this read here, and then at the end of the video, and then you'll also find career and finance, so up until the end of the year, all right? So let's take a look at Capricorn and see what's going on for you, all right? Welcome to December. Let's take a look what is in store for Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? What do we have? Ooh, Judgment. Okay, nice. You know, this is really interesting because there could be some sort of decision that is going to be made, all right? This is actually coming forth and making a decision of some sort. This is an opportunity for what's the word that I have here? It's like absolution. Like you are coming forth, kind of bare and just coming straight forward and saying, this is how it truly is, right? And this is my truth, okay? And that's what I feel that's happening. You're trying to take the highest perspective and you're just coming forth and giving some sort of decision that's going to be necessary to perhaps birth something new, okay? This is, this talks about masculine and feminine energy, but it also talks about, this is about birthing something new for her. She's holding an egg. He's holding a skull. And with the skull, it, signifies death and birth, right? And then the child has nothing to give because they still are learning, right? So it's a process of learning. So I don't know if that has significance to someone, but it's kind of like there's some sort of judgment becoming, bearing one's truth, seeing the bigger picture, and being able to, come to some sort of decision. But let me pull another card for you here. Let's take a look at what else wants to come through here. Ooh, okay. So interesting. We got the Knave of Swords here. So this is interesting because what this talks about is it's kind of like an opportunity. And it's kind of a single sword here, but it talks to me about some sort of opportunity. You've got this opportunity, kind of to overcome any sort of obstacles that are kind of going your way. This person might be a little hesitant a little bit in terms of moving forward. He's barefoot and he's going on the mountaintops, which tells me that there is some sort of vulnerability in terms of moving forward. Okay, so yeah, this is the Knight of Swords, guys, and it is about not being too hasty and having big dreams, wanting to move forward with passion and reasoning of the mind, but yet there's some sort of vulnerability that is still attached to this. And that's what I feel that's coming through here. I'm going to pull another card on this Knight of Swords here. It's just saying don't move too fast. Take your time in terms of moving forward. Give me one more card here. Oh, Ten of Pentacles. Might have to do with the family. It might have to do with your foundation, your legacy of some sort, okay? There's two people coming together and almost as they're coming to an elder, and this is like, this is retirement, this is legacy, this is, the Ten of Pentacles here, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So I kind of feel this is you. This could be that you're focused on your legacy and your family, so to speak, but you're treading carefully. There's some sort of decision that's going to be made in terms of this. So that's kind of how I feel that's coming through here. Let's pull a numerology card. I want to see what wants to come out for you, where your current position, Capricorn, and where you're at. What do we get here? Forgiveness. Some sort of forgiveness. You're either asking forgiveness from someone, or someone is asking forgiveness, for your forgiveness for them. Okay, but this is saying it has to do with the crown chakra and also about communication. There's been some sort of obstacle in the way. This reduces to a 15, then reduces 9. 15 reducing to a 6. Oh, okay. So to balance things out. So the 6 is about forgiveness to balance things out between both sides, all right? There's going to be some form of communication. It has to do with family legacy, about treading carefully and making a decision. I am going to pull one more card in the wellness card and see what wants to come out. This is interesting, Capricorn. Very interesting. Yeah, this is saying is that don't push too hard, okay? This is about, don't go with the flow a little bit more. Don't try to push or try to make something happen. All right. So just be careful that in areas that you feel that you're trying too hard, be a little bit more lighthearted within the situation. And I think that's going to be key for you here. Anything else for you? Yeah, surrender. Okay, it's kind of like, surrender a little bit from pushing too hard, but maybe that your first inclination is to push something harder. It could be within a person, place, or a situation, but this is saying, it wants you to surrender to the situation. So again, crown chakra is really coming into play for both of these. The crown chakra on forgiveness and surrender. This is really coming into play. Okay, so really, it's really important. Clear your chakras. It's going to be big. But that's what I feel that's coming through you right now. It's like, interesting. What is it that you need to focus in on? Okay, let's get a little bit more bigger picture to the story here. Okay, what's going on for Capricorn? What is it that they need to focus on right now? What do we have? What is it? Ooh, okay. So we've got the Queen of Cups. This is balancing out your emotions. All right. So this is about, turning around. This is the front of her, right? Really beautiful. It could be might have a Cancer within your chart here, or water within your chart, I should say. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But this is saying is that we got the back side of this, which means that you might be turning away from something right now, so you could actually gain balancing of your emotions. You or someone close to you. This is someone who's very, very much intuitive, very calm, very, compassionate. A very compassionate soul, and there could be someone that's turned their back on you. Maybe you're not talking to this person, or maybe that if you're taking on this energy, there is some sort of distance between both of you here. But the current situation right now is to balance out your emotions. Make sure that you're calm in the situation, and then make sure that you're also using your intuition through this process. Okay. Anything else that wants to come through? What you need to focus in on? What do we have? What do we get here? Emperor energy. Okay. And then we got the backside of him too, is focusing on the sun and his passion, right? So he's looking out over the oasis, right? Through the cave out into the distance of all the people that he has to take care of. Because the Emperor has a lot of people they have to take care of, okay? Very grounded, Aries energy, okay? This is someone who's got sun and their back, right? They're moved by the sun. They're full of passion, okay? There's a lot of fire energy here. And it's a 4 card, which is about stability too. So this is someone that's focusing on the new life. In his world, being very positive and very passionate, but being very grounded and very structured, building a solid foundation. There could be areas that's bringing a solid foundation to you. If you've got someone around you, or if you're taking on this energy, this is you creating a strong foundation for yourself. This could be you and another person, because I got an Emperor and I got the Queen of Cups. And again, you might be taking on either of those energies. But if this is just both of you, it's about using your intuition right now and calming out your emotions, getting balance, using your intuition, especially in terms of structure. And especially if it has to do with legacy and family, it could be something of the sort. All right, give me one more card here for you, what you need to focus in on. What do we get here? Yeah, get the support if you need to. Continuing to persevere and not give up. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So this is a warrior that's not giving up and calling in support when he or she needs it. So if you need support in this process, Capricorn, this is saying go and get the support that you need in this process, okay? I am going to pull a numerology card for you here. I want to take a look and see what wants to come out. Physical activity, that's going to really release a lot of dopamine, and that's going to really help you. Again, that purple, that crown chakra is going to be key. It'll allow you to connect with your source, whatever that is for you, and also to communicate with your throat chakra much better. So make sure that you're incorporating some physical activity. It's really good for your Capricorn, and I gotta tell you, I don't think this is the first time that this has come out, so note your comments below. But that's very interesting. What is your recent past? What is your recent past that you're springboarding into December for? Okay, let's take a look at what that is for you here. What do we have? The World card. This is really nice. You know, this just shows me this window of infinity, right? That we've got a world of possibilities to create something. And what this is saying is that something came to full circle and completion, right? And now it has you knowing that, yes, when something ends, you still have an opportunity to create something new. And it's like the world, it keeps, you know, kind of like, it keeps, you've got infinity, like through that window of time. Nothing ever stops or ends. It just keeps going, right? It keeps it moving. So it could be travel, it could be change, this could be a completion of something of some sorts. Anything else from your recent past that wants to come out? What do we have here? The King of Pentacles. Wow. We're getting the back of the thrones for a lot of these major arcanas. The Emperor, the Queen of Cups, and now we've got the King of Pentacles. You might be taking on this energy, okay? There may have been some sort of completion in a situation, or maybe that, you know, you are perhaps, you know, no, this is wealth. Like he's got watermelon at the bottom of his throne here. He's very much controlling and very disciplined. You might be taking on that energy. And your discipline and controlling has brought something to some sort of completion here. I do want to take a look at, throwing a wellness card here. I want to take a look from the recent past. You've got, you've got a King of yeah, it's interesting. Life surfing is the card that you got here. It's kind of like you have completions and things that you're going through here. And this could be the energy that you're taking on, being very disciplined and controlling as you kind of surf the world and surf life through your journey. This card talks about having no expectations and really seeing this as your sport, right? Seeing life is a sport. You grab the wave, and you ride the ones that you're choosing, and then you let go ones that maybe that you don't want to jump in on. And that is about you controlling the wave that you're going to choose in terms of your journey in the world. Okay, that's really kind of what I'm getting from the recent past. And anything else? Domestic harmony. So you had a completion that perhaps created some sort of domestic harmony, and it's making you feel really good in matters of the heart. What's your strength for December? Okay, Capricorn, what's your strength? What's in your strength position? What do we have there for you here? What do we have? Oh my gosh. So we've got the Five of Pentacles, all right? This talks about poverty. Okay, let me go ahead. This talks about poverty, worry, and insecurity. Now that's odd for you, Capricorn. Now, this is in your strength position is, you know, to get rid of this type of thinking. I mean, you've got this beautiful church window that is looking out with people that are willing to help and people that want to come together, community. And, you know, that's what it's talking about. So really know that this is very key, releasing all negative thoughts, you know, release all negative thoughts about money is what this wants you to remember, and choose to have a positive relationship with your wealth, Capricorn. This is coming through because you got that legacy card from the very beginning, right? So obviously you're concerned about it in some way, okay? And it could be two people going to an elder, a grandparent of some sort, and achieving wealth perhaps through them. Interesting, or maybe wealth for the family. The fives is that there's some sort of obstacle relating to money. I'm going to actually pull another card. For some reason, it's in your strength position. So let's clarify that, okay? Let's clarify that for you, okay? It could affect everything. What do we get here? We have got the King of Swords, okay? We got the back side of him, right? And is moving on into the night. So, you know, really this is what the front of him looks like, right? So this is saying, you know, this is at kind of like the nighttime a little bit. There's lightning that's coming through here. Sword energy has to do with reasoning in the head about money, about worrisome in terms of that. Now this could be someone around you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you're taking on this energy. I am going to pull another card here. Let's take a look. Anything else that wants to come through in your strength position that will help us here? What do we have? Oh, that's putting an end to something. Putting an end to anxiety, depression, or despair. All right. Okay. This is really good, guys. I love seeing, because I was thinking like, why does Capricorn have that? Right. So this has you worrying. And I think that, this here is putting an end to the worries of money, right? And, especially it was like the reasoning is something going on in the head. It's an old way of thinking, right? So again, I release negative thoughts about money and choose to have a positive relationship with money, okay? And that's going to be super key for you guys, okay? So keep that in mind, okay? That you're grateful for all your goods, the good and the riches of your mind that can bring you wealth within your world, all right? So very, very beautiful. Let's take a look at your near future then. Knowing this, your strength position is to let go of worrisome issues about money that are going on in your head, okay? Is what this talks about, all right? So let's take a look. You might want to check out the rapid change session that I have, guys, if you need to overcome that a little bit better. It's really a really positive session that could help with something like that, especially a negative belief that you might be holding on to or that's been ingrained for a while. So let's take a look in your future for Capricorn. It's in my description box. What do we have? Oh, nice. Okay, so this is power, victory, and clarity. And this is being crowned with that, right? So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I love this because it creates a new path, right? Amidst any sort of obstacles, the mountains have turned into plateaus, right? They're just like, they're kind of roaming, kind of rolling mountains. The skies are blue. You're being crowned with victory, all right? So victory is coming through here is what I feel here. Let me get another card. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Anything else? Near future? What do we have? This is victory over someone. Some sort of, you've had some sort of obstacle, okay? This is the Five of Swords, conflict, obstacle of any sort. So this could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And yeah, any sort of obstacle. Now you've got clarity through the obstacle. So, and someone's walking away and someone's standing holding a sword. I'm going to pull another card here because it says that maybe for some sort of obstacle that you've been having with perhaps an air sign or within you, if you're taking on this energy, you have the clarity. Okay. You have the clarity, Capricorn. One more card. Let's clarify this further. What do we have here? Nice. Okay, so now you've entered into new terrain to which you now can balance your energies out now. So whatever that has happened, that you've got the clarity from some conflict, now you can go dance on your path and, and balance some things out a little bit, balance the pentacles out. This is about being adaptable and very flexible. So this is about not being rigid in your mindset in terms of overcoming some sort of obstacle. I'm going to pull a numerology card on this in your near future. But the 2 card, it's 2 of Pentacles. That's earth energy. It's your energy, okay? Let's take a look in your future for Capricorn. What do we have? Spiritual partnership. This could be with you, with someone else, or maybe that you're using source as your guidance. Maybe you're connecting with someone in terms of a partnership, and that's what I feel that's coming through here. Beautiful. Whatever it is, it's a 27 card and it's coming to fruition. So some sort of spiritual partnerships coming to fruition here. Nice. So what is the best way forward? What's your best way forward, Capricorn, in the month of December 2021? Okay. So I think that's super. I think it's going to help you. What do we have? We have you really focused on work. Okay. You might have an apprentice around you that's watching you or mentoring, or, you're mentoring someone or someone's mentoring you. But I feel that you're really focused on some sort of way of doing something, a tradition in the family that you can pass on to the family. So this could be wealth or work ethic that you can pass on to the family of some sort, a way of being, doing, or living. This is the 8 of Pentacles, which talks about change. It brings, I should back up. It talks about change that is necessary to bring in balance. The 8, flipping it on its side is that infinity number that makes things balance. So there's some sort of trade that you have, Capricorn, some sort of way of living that you can teach others in your family that brings sunny skies. And that's what I feel that's coming through here. And it brings balance, all right? This is your best way forward, okay? Note your comments below, guys, and definitely smash that like button if it definitely resonates with you. Anything else, best way forward for Capricorn? What do we have? Chariot, yeah, about taking action and moving forward on faith, to have a new life. So carrying on some way of being, living, or doing something that can be passed on and move forward. And this is a new life. This brings forth a new life. Cancer energy. So it can drive you forward in life, create a new life, and give you faith for a new life. I don't know if you're teaching someone else this by example, but this is your best way forward. Anything else best way forward? What do we get here? Wreath of success. Six of Wands. This is about, knowing your confidence and others seeing the confidence in you as well. Wreath of success. Wand energy. So this is fire energy. So others are seeing confidence in what you do or your success. And then you're seeing that within you as well. What are your hopes in this? What is your hope in this process for the month of December? Inspiration and creation. You want to move forward with inspiration and creation. This is about, though, getting rid of the fog a little bit. It's a little bit queasy a little bit, okay? Because if you look on the other side, it's quite clear, and new life has begun through the the lightning that's shining through there. This is saying is that it's a little hazy, your inspiration and creation, but there's something that is new birth that you want to create. It's like the dawn is coming through here, right? And to get a higher perspective of something. So this is the Ace of Wands. So with that in mind, this really talks about an opportunity for creation and expansion, an opportunity of something that you might want to create, okay? So that could be the case. So it could be that that's something that you're working on right now, or something that it could be some sort of inspiration and creation. Give me one more card. It's a 1 card. So I think it's this is about letting go of this is about the 10 of Wands. You go from the 1 to the 10. This is your hopes. Is that you want something, you want to start something so you can bring something to town and really it would let go of a lot of burdens if you were to, continue to move forward with this creation of some sort. As the plane goes by, flying high, it could bring you a sense of opportunity. It'll let you travel to do new things within your life. So this is, carrying the burdens all on your own, but this is like going from the 1 to the 10 and then having a new beginning. So your hope is that you've got this opportunity that's going to lead to something very fruitful. You go from the 1 to the 10 of the Wands. What do we get? Just have patience with yourself. Have patience in this process. Sacral chakra energy. What is the overall outcome for Capricorn? What's the overall outcome for Capricorn here? What do we have here? What do we have? We've got the 7 of Wands. This is overcoming any sort of competition in the situation, knowing that you're on higher ground, right? And that you're able to have confidence to persevere, and you've got faith in what it is that you do. So you're kind of being kind of like that warrior. This is, resilience. This is persistence to bring something to fruition. Okay, give me one more card. What do we have? Yeah, and what it wants you to do, that spiritual partnership that came out? Guess who came out and showed herself? The High Priestess energy. Okay, so the High Priestess energy is saying, use your intuition, stand your highest ground, connect with Source. That's going to keep you in connection and to continue to have that resilience and persevere. Wow. Anything that the wellness cards have to say for you here. I'm going to pull one more card. Beautiful energy, guys. So whatever it is that you're doing here, you're getting rid of an old mindset. It was something that has to do with poverty. There's been conflict with poverty or money, family money. And this is about, this is about overcoming something, okay? And using your intuition in this process. Anything else? I don't know. You've got some happiness here. This wants you to combine your talent with your passion and live your dreams of helping others. And that has a lot to deal with this, going from the 1 to the 10 of Wands. This is passion, okay? So have patience with yourself in this process, but it says happiness. Combine your talent with your skill. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Something about helping others, and it's an achievement that you want to do. And make sure that you respond and not react, especially if you're dealing with family and things like that. Express from a loving place, okay? Because we all know that trauma yields drama, okay? So I'm sending you lots of love and light, guys. Note your comments below. I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.